Let's take you next to Berlin. King Charles, on the second day of a state visit to Germany, which is his first foreign trip as monarch. Just this morning, he's become the first member of the British royal family to address the Bundestag as it was in session. Standing ovation for King Charles and his wife, Camilla, the Queen Consort. He spoke to German parliamentarians of the ties between their two countries. He spoke in German as well. There were some jokes in addition to all of that. Abby Kugadassin is covering the King's trip for us. She's live in Berlin. Let's pick up from these pictures, Abby. Historic moment as he spoke in the German parliament. Tell us more about how it went and what he said.
Heather, certainly historic. As Prince Charles, as the Prince of Wales, he's addressed the parliament before, but as you said, very historic moment here today at the German Bundestag as he addressed lawmakers as the monarch. And again, a bilingual address. He spoke in German off the top, saying he was honored to be in the country, honored to be speaking in parliament. Again, the main theme here was the deep relationship between these two countries that he said went back to millennia, and that many Brits have this relationship linkages to Germany. And of course, as many people have been doing throughout his trip to Germany, a lot of talk about Queen Elizabeth II, his late mother. Let's have a listen to what he had to say about her.
The first of those in 1965 came when our continent was still deeply scarred by war and the trauma of conflict. Hers was the wartime generation that my parents' 11-day tour of Germany should prove to be a pivotal moment in the reconciliation between our nations was therefore a matter of great personal significance to them both.
Now, of course, he's here in Berlin at a time when relations between Britain and Germany are not very strong because of the tumultuous Brexit process in recent years. Both sides, both London and Berlin, looking to turn the page on a new chapter here. And certainly the king, a British king with German roots, being deployed here on a charm offensive to make that happen, Heather.
Can you also, Abby, just quickly tell us about the stop that he made at a refugee center?
Certainly, you know, when we talk about Ukrainian refugees in particular, London and Berlin, again, on the same page about their deep-seated support for Ukraine. And here in Germany, more than 1 million Ukrainian refugees have made their way mostly by train. And when they arrive, they're taken to this reception center, which is an old airport, Tegel Airport. And that's where King Charles was. He was shaking hands with some Ukrainian refugees. We heard him earlier on this trip talk about how he thinks that Germany has been very generous in providing this support to Ukrainians. And of course, we know that the United Kingdom has also accepted a higher number of Ukrainian refugees as well. So this, again, another issue that brings these two countries together as they support not only the Ukrainian people who are leaving the country, but trying to support the government there as well, Heather.
Abby Kugadassin live in Berlin. Thank you very much.